As you should know by now, Hollywood could never be shameless enough. And here's another example of it. Hailee Steinfeld, who is one of the main stars of the Sinners Negro vampire movie, that, again, I highly suggest just search like Black Sinners movie review online, and you can really have a great laugh at all of the over analyzing and seeing deep thoughts and meanings into things that aren't really there. But anyway, in light of this movie being successful, Hailee Steinfeld and the movie studio decided to use as a part of their promotion, revealing the fact that Hailee Steinfeld, y'all, she actually black. Yes, according to Hailee Steinfeld, the movie Sinners, where she spits in Michael B. Jordan's mouth, apparently, uh, allowed her to be brought much closer to her multiracial roots. And I don't know, based on Ancestry.com, whatever she did, she found out that her maternal grandfather was a half Filipino and half African American, and so that basically makes her black. Now you can tell by her last name, her father is Jewish, and you know what? There's nothing like the partnership between uh, blacks and Jews. You know, Jews do all of the machinations behind the scenes, creating the platforms and institutions, and then the Negroes are used as the foot soldiers to enact a lot of the nonsense. So her mixture is quite appropriate. But anyway, so basically she's black. You know how that goes. And maybe that'll make the sisters, who, if, one of their criticisms is being uptight about Michael B. Jordan, having a relationship with a so called white woman in this film. Even though, as we know, they viewed him as corny before he had a career, uh, they will now like to claim him now that he's successful and desired by many. Which again, that's typically how that goes. But yeah, I thought it was funny when I saw this story, and I mean, again, it's just really pathetic, and it's just another example of why I don't even waste my time watching newer movies for free. I find whenever I do end up watching a movie like that came out post 2016, it's usually a foreign movie that I'll watch. You know, but I just can't stomach these new movies, and I really wish Hollywood was collapsing now, uh, more than it seemed to be in when it comes to certain box office numbers dwindling. But I want the entire industry to die the same way you know silent film industry died, because it's just nothing but terrible people. Always has been terrible people, and they've been a horrible influence on society. And has resulted in a lot of mindless idol worshippers in this country. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this situation.